little technical difficulty. Can you fit?
Get close.
That'll do.
Okay, welcome. Is it straight?
Give it a little, yeah. There we go.
That's ideal.
I think that is ideal.
All right, so we switch up the format.
Yeah.
Move away from Zoom.
Yeah.
We're going to the YouTubes.
Love the YouTubes. A few reasons for that. One of which we can just post this on the YouTubes and you can go and watch it at your own leisure. Takes a step away from us. We're having to send you Zoom links and enter passcodes and all that. It's just public on the YouTubes.
Simple.
We can also get to a few more people this way as well. A little bit easier.
Yes. The world.
The
some
world.
might say.
The world. Because the world needs our info.
They need all the information. They need all the information.
As far as schedule goes, we're going to try to keep them the same. So Tuesdays, 1 p.m., Thursdays, 1 p.m., we'll do lives like this. So again, if you're able to join through our YouTube channel, that's great. If not, you will just see it posted on YouTube. And we'll get the word out to you. And maybe you send an email about this, let everybody know, like, this is where it's going to happen.
Out to it. Then if you have questions, you can send those in as well. And then hopefully we can do some form critique as well. So if we get people sending in their form on certain exercises, then we can make pointers on your video to show you what to work on. So that will help. Also the world.
Also the world. Everyone, if someone has bad form, good chance everybody has bad form. So it helps everybody.
Because I even have bad form on things and I'm pretty much spectacular at most things.
Spectacular.
But you can't see yourself when you're doing exercises where other people can see it. So it's easy to make small tweaks, knowing somebody else is watching what you're doing to see what you're not seeing you're doing.
And maybe even for a sample of that, we'll just to spitball this, maybe we'll each do a form video of our own of something we're bad at and we can critique each other's and then people can kind of go from there and see what the format of that would be like.
Yeah, great. Because even on my squat, like I noticed one of my hips dips lower than the other. So my bar's not straight.
Not straight,
and I'm squatting.
Yeah, you're getting one big leg, one small leg.
Why do I have one big butt muscle and one?
Yeah, happens to everybody. Okay, the focus for today is going to be more strength training. Our next call will be more nutrition-based, which is the same kind of format as we've done in the past.
Yeah, Thursdays, nutrition.
That's right. Thursdays will be nutrition. Tuesdays will be more focused on what you do in the gym, what you should be doing, and your habits around your workouts. We're going to, for today, take it kind of back to the very, very beginning, the basics of just getting in the gym, getting your habits down, and just learning how to start working out, starting fresh. So we have covered a lot of very more specific topics in our other calls, but we're going to start fresh here with this, going over habits, making sure you're building the right routine and going for the right reasons as well.
Yeah. So what's the first step when we're trying to build that gym habit?
Well, the first step for me is to set yourself a goal. That before you even leave the house.
It's always goal setting.
Always goal setting. Always goal setting. And this is an easy one to do because, like I said, you don't have to go anywhere. It doesn't require really any extra effort that a lot of these other things do.
Exactly.
You just have to decide in your mind. And I mean,
a little pen.
Little pen. I was just going to say, the biggest thing is to write it down, make it real, speak it into existence.
Yes. And not just once.
Yeah.
So one of the habits that we'd like to build is goal setting, but also journaling. So this is what I do every day when I'm journaling is I just write my goals down each day. So it keeps it fresh in my mind, and I always know what I'm going after.
Totally.
Each day.
This is really well done as well in the form of like a to-do list, even for the day. Like 10 things I want to do today. If you only get 6 of them done, 4 of them roll over to the next day.
But it's nice
Keep
to
it
check
rolling.
that shit
Absolutely.
off.
Absolutely.
Success.
Get it done. Feels good.
Yeah.
So setting a goal is something you can do. It can be anything that you want to accomplish in terms of body composition. It could be weight loss, weight gain, a certain strength goal. Maybe you're going to go run a marathon, maybe just improving your overall athletic ability playing sports. It can be anything like this, as long as it's something that you can measure and you can work towards.
Yeah. And when I got started, that was like, my goal was always, I always watched wrestling as a kid. So I always wanted to look like a giant wrestler, be like character in movies that are like 300 movies. I really like those gladiator movies. So all these jack guys is what I was always drawn towards. And I was growing up as like the skinny kid. So I never had that in my life. And then it took a long time working towards it. But I always had that vision of what I was going for. And now this glorious physique has come.
Gladiator Peter. And that's the thing with a lot of people. It's what you kind of didn't have growing up that is a good place to look for a goal, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of times you're, oh, I wish I could do, or whatever. Like that's kind of the mentality that sets up a goal for you and sets you on a good path. And all of those goals are attainable by getting your butt down here.
Yes. Some just take time.
Some take time. They all take time.
They all take time. And work. But that's one thing that I would have had more success with starting out. Is like having a coach to direct me in the area to go, because I tried to figure it out all myself. and writing it down, because I never started with that. I just always had that in my mind of the image that I wanted to have. But I never wrote it down.
Yeah, that's fair. And just kind of the next step on that as well, going from setting a goal, the next thing that you want to do once you have that goal in mind, you've written it down, is to have a plan. Like what Peter said, he speaks to needing a coach. That's a really great place to start. But making sure if it's hiring a coach, if it's, doing it on your own is going to take a lot longer, but setting up that roadmap for yourself and hiring a coach is a great first step.
Yeah, which will save you a lot of time, because how I started, I was like reading Muscle and Fitness magazine, and I was doing workouts that weren't the best for my body type and what I was trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
So I would do workouts of bodybuilders that were already like 220 pounds. And their workouts that they were doing at that point for their goals weren't what was going to get me to be bigger.
Yeah. I was the same. So I'm a little bit younger than you, so it wasn't magazines, but it was fitness
Quite
YouTube.
a
little bit younger. But it was fitness YouTube, and a lot of the guys that I would watch on fitness YouTube were like 250 pounds, and they would do like grocery hauls or like their food, and I would just try to emulate them. And I was like 130 pounds, and that did not work for me to try to eat like these guys. Yeah, no.
So you want to set yourself up for success, and that's why I like having a coach that can analyze you specifically, what your goals are. And having a coach that has experience working with a wide variety of different clients to know what your goals are.
Totally.
And working with the clients that have the same goals that you want to accomplish.
Yeah, you want to see that.
So if you have a coach
some,
that just does weight loss and you're looking to gain weight,
it
might not be the best fit.
Totally. So finding the right fit for you, setting a goal, having somebody help you make your plan, and then the next step is building the habit of doing it.
Yes. And to not overcomplicate it.
Of course.
A lot of people put in more steps process than are actually necessary. And we want to try to simplify it, especially in the beginning when you don't know what you're doing, so that you can have the success each time you go to the gym.
The more complicated it is, and a lot of people have that built up in their mind, and that's okay if that's you, because that's everybody.
Yeah, and that's how it was when I started.
For sure. There's just so much information, especially now on the internet. You see reels all the time, things in your face a lot that you're just going to overwhelm you a little bit.
Yep.
Try to keep that as simple as possible. It's one step at a time.
Yeah.
Set your goal.
Goal 1,
Yeah.
have a workout plan.
Yeah.
Goal 2, get to the gym.
Yeah. That's all you need for now.
That's all you need.
That's all you need for now. And don't overcomplicate it. It's just getting in that routine.
Yeah. Which takes us to the schedule.
Yes. So planning out a routine and getting in habits is very, very important when you first start going to the gym. Now, we'll talk about this a little bit more down the road as your goals evolve and as your body evolves, as you make changes. But when we're very first starting out, routine and habit are super, super important.
Very important. So one thing that helped me get to the gym and develop that habit of going to the gym was using pre-workout, because it was almost like as soon as I drank the pre-workout, then the next step was just to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So it was just the initial step that I would take, and I really
You're not going to take a nap.
I really like beverages.
Yeah.
And then it gives you this little tingle. So then you're like, oh, it's tingling
go time.
So now it's go time.
It's go time.
So that was basically the cue for me to go to the gym. And then when I was there, I figured out how to do more things when I was in there.
Yeah.
But it built the habit of getting me to the gym.
Yeah, it's oftentimes a really good word Peter used there is trigger. Just having something that is going to set you up in that mindset of just like, it's go time. And it can be anything for you. For me, we've talked about this before. Like, I use music for that. I'm a big music guy, but I would
music you like heavy
music. So whenever heavy music would come on or I'd put it on, that would just get me in that mindset of, oh, okay, it's gym time. Like I need to go to the gym and work out.
That's the cue.
Yeah.
That as soon as that hits, that's when it's go time.
I made a video even about this not that long ago that we can talk about a little bit, but it was whenever I would do these like stupid like arm circle like kind of warm up exercises that aren't really doing anything, but I would do them all the time before my workouts, and that would just let my body know, it's priming me that like, oh, we're about to do this. Like it's time to get myself fired up. It doesn't actually really benefit the workout at all, but mentally,
which benefits the workout,
which will benefit
because you're dialed in.
Exactly. So finding things like that, whether it's a gym outfit, whether it's a new supplement, whether it's a new pair of shoes, whether it's a certain playlist, something that's just going to get you in the habit to flip that switch that it's go time. Yeah, it's huge.
So you're priming the habit that you're wanting to develop.
Yeah. Making time is kind of the next thing on that as well. Just for a lot of people, I mean, going back to...
A lot of people use time as an excuse.
Exactly. So going back to the don't overcomplicate, you don't need 2 hours in your schedule to, okay, I need the kids babysat, and then just find 30 minutes.
Yeah. 30 minutes to start.
Yeah.
You're in, you're out.
Yeah. whether it's before work, whether it's on your lunch break, whether it's right after work on your way home, just stopping in and getting in the habit of stopping in. And on habits too, you don't need to be working out 5 days in a row when you're first starting, but coming to the gym 5 days in a row is going to help you build that habit, even if it is just to walk on the treadmill for 10 minutes, do some stretching, whatever, visit with the front desk staff for a few minutes and then leave. Just get in the habit of driving your car there, and then that just becomes part of your routine even quicker.
And it also gets you comfortable in the environment.
Totally.
So a lot of people feel like the gym is intimidating, and it's just because it's a new space. There's new people there that you're not sure, you don't know about, but as soon as you're with those people for 30 minutes, like you get a feel of the atmosphere, you get the environment, and then those people start recognizing you and they're like, hey, and then
you just feel better that way. I had a client, quick story about that. I had a client a couple of years ago who, same thing, was new to the gym and only wanted to work out like 2 or 3 days a week, which is fine when they're starting out. But the days they weren't working out, I had them go to the gym and shower before work. So that was just where they would go to get ready for work. So on their way to work, they would stop in, shower, change, and then go to work. Wouldn't work out at all. But it just got them in the habit of leaving the house 30 minutes earlier, stopping at the gym,
going to the gym,
and then that just becomes part of your routine. You're able to build up from there, and like I said, get to know people as well.
So
make it more
simple ways to create those successful habits that you have in your life.
What else do you want to cover? That's it. Okay. So day one, set a goal.
Set your goal. Simple. What do you want to accomplish? And I always tell people, like, go into the mirror. Take off all your clothes. Look at your body.
Honestly.
What do you actually want to accomplish? What do you want to look like? And then write that down and then start putting the steps together to work towards achieving that goal. And for me, having big, hairy, audacious goals are better than little, small goals. Because little, small goals are like, I don't really have to do it today because it's a small goal. But if it's a big goal, then I have to work that much harder to get there. I need to know, like, what am I going to start doing immediately to get that goal?
You know it's not going to happen that day. So it's something that you need to get the ball rolling on.
And to be put in the more effort necessary to accomplish that goal. So I'm a big fan, big goals.
Totally. We'll talk a little bit more about goal setting out throughout these calls as well, like whether it's short-term goals that eventually lead to your long-term goal, but we really want to focus today on just highlighting that first long-term goal that you want to hit, make it happen, and get your plan together, write it down, make it happen.
Write that plan down.
Okay, nutrition call coming up, nutrition video coming up.
Thursday.
Thursday, 1 p.m.
We'll start with some simple stuff.
Yeah, we will.
Calories, protein.
Calories and protein.
What you need.
YouTube live twice a week here, Gym in the North, Mod Body. Subscribe, give us a follow. See you in the gym.
Peace. Anybody know how to turn it off?
X.